The world outside my window is a black, rain-lashed watercolor. Inside, the clatter of the wheels is a hypnotic rhythm, lulling the few other passengers on this last train to nowhere. But I can't sleep. There's an unsettling energy in the carriage, a static charge that has nothing to do with the storm. It's him. He's sitting 3 rows ahead, just a silhouette in the dim emergency lighting. I haven't seen his face, not clearly, but I don't need to. I can feel his gaze like a physical weight on my skin, intense and unnervingly focused. He's a walking contradiction, dangerous and magnetic all at once. A story I know I shouldn't want to read. Suddenly, the hypnotic rhythm shatters. A piercing scream slices through the train, followed by the violent screech of brakes. The carriage lurches, throwing me forward. Then, silence. A heavy, dreadful quiet that's so much worse than the noise. The door to the next car slides open. The conductor is standing there, his face ashen. No one leave your seats, he stammers, his voice shaking. But it's too late. The question is already hanging in the air, thick and suffocating. It isn't what happened, it's who. My eyes dart back to the stranger's seat. It's empty. Panic, cold and sharp, begins to prickle my senses. We're trapped. A handful of strangers in a metal tube, cut off by the storm and the darkness. This small space, once a comfort, is now a cage. My heart hammers against my ribs just as the stranger reappears, stepping silently back into our carriage. He moves with a predator's grace, his eyes scanning the other passengers before they land, once again, on me. There's no panic in his gaze, only a chilling, assessing calm. He takes the seat directly across from mine. "You look like you've seen a ghost," he says, his voice a low murmur that cuts right through my fear. "Someone's been hurt," I whisper, my voice barely there. "Hurt?" A faint, mirthless smile touches his lips. That's a gentle word for it. He knows. He's already seen it. The conductor returns with 2 railway officers, their faces grim. They start asking questions, their eyes sweeping over us, sizing us up, trying to find the monster hiding in plain sight. When they get to me, my answers are a jumbled mess. I feel the stranger's eyes on me the entire time, and when the officers move on, he leans in. "They're looking for a monster," he says, his voice laced with something I can't quite place. "They just don't know what kind." The hours crawl by. We're a collection of suspects, each of us with a story we're afraid to tell. The victim, a wealthy businessman, was found in his private cabin. "A classic locked room mystery," one of the officers mutters. No signs of forced entry. I watch the man across from me. Kalen, he tells me his name is. It feels like a lie. He offers me his flask of whiskey, and against my better judgment, I take it. The liquor burns, but it steadies my hands. "You're not afraid of me," he observes. It isn't a question. Should I be? He just smiles. A slow, deliberate act that's more unnerving than any threat. Later, pretending to stretch his legs, he comes back to my seat. "The man who was killed," he starts, his voice barely a whisper. "His name was Julian Croft. We had business." The admission hangs between us, heavy and full of things left unsaid. He has a dark past. I'm sure of it. He tells me just enough to pull me in, planting seeds of doubt and a strange, unwelcome intimacy. In the next car, a lawyer is loudly arguing with the staff, making a scene. It's a good distraction. But my attention stays on Kalen. Is he the real danger, or is he the only one who can save me? I can't decide which. Then I see it. The conductor, wringing his hands, his knuckles bone white. There's a small dark stain on his cuff, the same color as the victim's expensive suit. He's been the one with all the keys, the one controlling everything we know. I glance at Kalen, and he gives a tiny, almost imperceptible nod. He's seen it too. When the conductor makes a break for the emergency door, Kalen is on him in a flash. He doesn't use violence, just a quiet, menacing authority that freezes the man in his tracks. "Going somewhere?" he asks, his voice like ice. The confession spills out of the conductor in a torrent of words. Debts, blackmail, a greedy opportunity he couldn't resist. Kalen handles it all with a brutal efficiency that's both terrifying and mesmerizing. He's no hero. He's a man who lives by his own code. As the authorities finally lead the conductor away, the train is bathed in the sterile blue and red of police lights. Kalen turns back to me. The murder mystery is solved, but the mystery of him has just begun. If you loved this journey into the dark, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more stories that will keep you on the edge of your seat. The train finally lurches forward, rumbling back to life and onward to its destination. Kalen is still sitting across from me, a silent promise of danger and desire. The night is far from over, and I know with a chilling certainty that this is only the beginning.